I'm neck beard deep into my quarantine here, travel quarantine. Hey guys, welcome back. You haven't been here before, have you? Who knows? I'm gonna start that over. Hey guys, and welcome to the Camp Eldon video collection, where I basically talk about my video collection. Isn't that exciting? What I am doing and starting now is actually I started back in April. I guess that doesn't really matter, does it? The Alphabetical Movie Marathon Challenge. Now, the challenge is to watch, every movie titles that start with the letter from the alphabet, going from A to Z. Now, I've added additional clauses just for the fun of it, and definite or indefinite articles don't count. So, no A's, ands, or thes, or ons. Can't think of anything else. I'm going to pick movies that I haven't watched in about 5 years, preferably ones I'd only watched like once, So basically, they might not be the best movies that I have in the collection, uh, just out of default. Otherwise, I would assume I'd watch them more often, but there's a lot of great movies that I haven't seen in well over 5 years, if not a decade or so. And I've also decided to choose a singular genre. And what I decided to start off with was action, because it starts with A. So you might as well start an alphabetical movie marathon with the letter A. Action, right? Makes sense to me, anyway. Now, so maybe you can tell what I want. The first movie I picked, my A movie, is After the Sunset, starring Pierce Brosnan, Woody Harrelson, Selma Hayek, Don Cheadle, and Naomi Harris, who made the cover, but not. But unfortunately, they didn't have enough room for her name up there, or her agent didn't do a good job, or something like that. But that effect, she was still kind of a new actor at this time, especially compared to the others. Um, Directed by Brett Ratner, who had some success around this time, and I don't know, that whole Oscar uh, deal. I don't know if he's still what he's doing. I don't know. We're not going to talk about him though. Okay. If you don't know what the movie is, I'm going to read the back for you. All right. Two master thieves, Max Burdett, Pierce Brosnan, his beautiful, accomplished Lola, Salma Hayek, have escaped to the Bahamas to relax and enjoy their hard-earned riches. But Stan, Woody Harrelson, the FBI agent trailing Max, refuses to believe that his nemesis is calling it quits. He suspects Max and Lola are plotting to steal the last Napoleon diamond, coincidentally scheduled to arrive on the island as part of a cruise ship exhibition. While Lola is content settling into their new life of leisure, Max contemplates stealing the diamond. Now the question is, will he get back into the heist game, and will Stan finally catch him? After the Sunset is a high-stakes action thrill ride, the mile-a-minute twists that leave you breathless. Joel Siegel of the Good Morning America says the Diamond Heist caper flick is nothing but fun. This Diamond Heist is nothing but fun. Well, I would agree that it is a fun diamond heist. I would not agree that it is a high-stakes action thrill ride with a mile-a-minute twist that will leave you breathless. There is action in this movie. It is an action movie, but there is also a lot of comedy. It has more to deal with the relationship between um, Woody Harrelson and Pierce Brosnan. Brosnan? Brosnan. Can't say Brosnan for some reason. I'm sure all you Brosnan fans will be commenting down below. Anyway, yeah, this is a beautiful film. Uh, Basically, it's not like a. It's very pretty to look at. Maybe I should say that. It's not a beautiful film. It's very pretty to look at. It's got pretty scenery, pretty uh, girls, pretty guys. Yeah, the Bahamas. It's also it's one of those movies. Let's go to this vacation resort area and have a little vacation while we are shooting our movie. That's kind of what it seemed like. Oh, we're going to go hang out at the beach. We're going to do stuff. I mean, I'm sure they did some hard work working on the movie, but it still seems like, hey, here's an excuse to go spend a couple of weeks down in the Bahamas, a month or so. The thing I think I liked most about this was the thing I liked the most about this movie was the cast. I mean, you've got Pierce Brosnan coming in, trying to find stuff to do after Bond. Basically, he wrapped up doing the Bond movies and was trying to find something else to do. Thief. I don't know if this was before or after Thomas Crown. I believe it was after. I think Thomas Crown was earlier than this. Woody Harrelson as the FBI agent. I don't know if there's a better actor than Woody Harrelson at being equally believable as being a bumbling cop or incompetent type person, but also menacing. I think he can play both equally well, and he kind of switches back and forth here, but I mean, not quite back and forth. You can believe that he's a competent FBI agent, but you can also believe that he's a bumbling fool, also a little bit. That Woody is very good at being able to play both sides of that character. Don Cheadle as local thug does a really he just seems to be enjoying the job. It's a role that probably doesn't have much to do, but Don just seems to be having such a great time doing it. Yeah, everybody looks like they're having fun making this movie. I mean, you can tell Woody Harrelson's having fun. You can tell Don Cheadle's having fun. You can tell. I think Naomi Harris. You can tell she's having kind of fun. Also, Selma Hayek plays it pretty cool for the most part. She and Pierce Brosnan's character is just kind of like tired of the island life and wants to get back to stealing stuff. So it doesn't quite show, although there are some scenes like on the boat with him and Woody where they're fishing that it just seems like they're having hanging out and having a good time, which is what they're supposed to be doing in that scene of the movie, basically. So that works. And Selma Hayek is just of course beautiful in the movie and does her typical good job. I mean, all the actors are doing their typical good work in this movie. Naomi Harris also does is also doing a good job as the local police officer that helps, plus develops feelings for Woody Harrelson. The well, but I think there's something about the writing of this. I think, or possibly the directing. It kind of seems like the movie took a little different direction while they were down on location. They got vacation brain or something. I don't know, but it seems like if you look at the ladies in the movie, Selma Hayek, for most of the film, she's a smart, capable, tough woman, and then but unfortunately towards the end of the movie, her character turns into like a pouty girlfriend that it would just upset that her boyfriend is going back into his life of crime mentality. I think the movie would have been far more interesting if Hayek and Bronson characters could have remained equal to each other. That she would have been a part of his final diamond heist. And the same thing happens with Naomi Harris with her character. It she's funny and this tough female cop that's not going to take any crap from her CO or ex-husband, whatever he was, both, I guess. And then she's helping Woody Harrelson out, and she seems better at her job than his, kind of. But then after we see her in her underwear, the character doesn't have much to do with the plot. She just kind of falls off the map. She's there a little bit for a scene, but you don't really see her much after that. Yeah, like I said, it seems almost like halfway through the movie they had such a fun time on Vacation Spot that they lost the characters and put the movie on cruise control. It is then tacked on a not very a not especially satisfying plot twist and called it a day. I think if there is a movie version out there where they had the female leads continue to be as they were at the beginning of the movie and the majority of the movie, I would be interested in seeing that, actually. But maybe that's just me. You might have enjoyed After the Sunset. Why is After the Sunset in my collection? Well, it was at the time when I was working at overnight in Walmart, and I didn't get to go see theaters and to movies in theaters, and I didn't go. It was back in the days where rental houses were still open. I've never really done Redbox. The and I didn't have a Netflix account or anything like that. They weren't. Streaming was still not something that was easily done, and so I would just buy it because it was easier for me to buy a movie after I got off work and watch it then. So that's why this movie is in the collection, just so I could simply watch it, and I enjoyed it. I'm happy it's here. It's good there. And like I said, I was working at Walmart. I was in the electronics department, so I got this cool After the Sunset T-shirt that still kind of fits. Just be lucky that you can't see the bottom half of it because it's a little tight. I think it's a hand-me-down now. That yeah. So that's what we're starting off with. After the Sunset, action level is not nonstop or a mile a minute, but it is a fun movie and it's pretty to look at. So I would recommend watching it. After the Sunset. So that concludes our A movie, and I hope you stick with us. See if I can actually go through find 26 movies, action movies in the collection. I have 24. I think I have 25. 26 might be a little difficult. Zoolander has a explosion in it, right? So that could be an action movie. I think I'm just going to have to do without call the Legend of or the Mask of an infinite or indefinite article. An infinite article goes on forever. A definite or indefinite article. So I can count Zorro as being one. But this is where it starts. We'll see how long I go. Hopefully I can make it all the way through. And I hope you stick with me. Thanks everybody for watching. Hey guys, what's your favorite action movie starting with the letter A? Or any movie starting with the letter A? Let me know in the comments down below.